Hi guys, and welcome to the first episode of Aniyasio Nigeria podcast. My name is Adero Nke. So, basically on this first episode, I'll be telling you about my K-drama journey. So, let me tell you the short story. I was in secondary school, and I went to my friend's house to go chill with them. And I saw them watching Jumong, a traditional Korean movie. And I started watching it with them. I was intrigued because I've never seen something like that before. That was the first time getting introduced to something like that. So I started watching it, but I was not really into it, but I was captivated by the cinematography and everything, even the language. I was captivated by the language too, but I didn't really like it. Then fast forward to 2 weeks after that, then she said, Runke, did you enjoy that movie you watched at my house? I said, yeah, it's nice, but I didn't really vibe with it. And I said, there's a new one out. It's very popular. Boys Over Flower. Go and watch it. I said, ow. I don't watch movies like that before. How do you want me to watch it? She said, okay, let me give you the CD. I'll give you the CD. That was when ABBA boys were selling pirated copies of movies. So she sent it to me. So when she sent it to me, I got home. I told my sisters, like, there's one movie that somebody gave me. Let us watch it together. So weekend, we did everything we're supposed to do. Then we started watching it. My sister said, this movie is interesting. That was how we started watching the movie. So I started watching it. So I watched Boys Over Flower, the old CD. I watched everything. I was like, wow, this is interesting. That's how I started watching the movie. I watched Boys Over Flower first. Then I watched Playful Kiss, even though I didn't like that movie. I don't know if I'm the only one, but that movie didn't just stick with me. After Playful Kiss, then City Hunter. We watched City Hunter. Then after City Hunter, then we started progressing and watching movies. That's how I got sucked into watching K-dramas. I have noticed that recently, the increase in international interest in South Korea and its popular culture, their movies, their music, their fashion, their food is on another level, really. Like, you can't see people in any bus that you won't see them watching a Korean movie. Just random people, you just see them in the bus. Just look at what they're watching. You will see they're watching Korean movie. Like, I was amazed because when we initially Boys Over Flower started getting popular, that was the movie that broadened the horizon of Korean content in Nigeria. People didn't really like the movie. They didn't watch it. They was like, what is this? But now, even with the advent of Squid Game had a lot more interest in K-dramas. I'm very sure most people, their interest in K movies too, apart from me, started with Boys Over Flower, Personal Taste, Jumong, City Hunter, Descendants of the Sun, Reply 1998, even movies that I've not even mentioned. And if I didn't mention the movie you started with, you can comment down below and tell me the movie you started with. This interest in K-dramas, their food, it has developed into people having interest in other things, in their food, their actors, their idols, their clothes, their jewelries, even their beverage, even the language they speak. People are so interested in it now. I don't think I am the only one that watched the movie, and when I see them eating in the movie, I'm so interested in what they're eating. I go research and check what the food is about. Yes. Another thing that amazes me is the increasing buying power of Korean pop culture and how something so hyped locally in Korea can become something that is so widely accepted across borders. Yes, it's something it's a big mystery to me. Because when I was watching Boys Over Flower, nobody knew what Boys of Korea was. I'm very sure some were even calling it Chinese. I had a friend that was saying, why are you watching these Chinese people? I was like, people should understand the difference between Korea, Chinese. There are two different set of people. You don't mix them up. When I was talking about this with some people, someone explained that the success of Korean content comes from their dedicated fans and smart fandom. And that's true because it was someone that introduced the movie to me. So even when I got introduced to me, I introduced it to another person. So it keeps spreading like that. It is just not one way. It's not as if they just bring the movie and nobody watched it. When you watch it and you like it, then you tell the next person, oh, have you tried this? Then person tells you, what is this? You be like, okay, give it a try. You understand what it means. But I want people to understand that Korean content, especially Korean dramas, they've been given the best condition and circumstance to thrive, and they will continue to thrive because there's an international appetite for them. People want to consume the content globally. Yes, like according to statistics, Koreans don't even watch their dramas as much as international fans do. Yes, international fans consume their content a lot, and that's my K drama experience I have for you today. I wanted to share with you guys on the first episode of this podcast. And I hope you will join me on the next episode to talk about more interesting things about Korean content. For Korean movie lovers, I want to recommend the movie to you. Prison Playbook. Yes, it's a nice movie. Go check it out. It's old, but it's a nice movie. And the song recommendation I have for you today is BTS's Jimin's Serendipity. Yes. Until I meet you on the next episode to talk about our love for K content, you can follow us on Instagram at @anyoasio_Naija. Now the question I have for you today. This Korean wave craze, are you in? Answer the question. Bye guys. 그냥